absolute value of 8 minus 6i. So absolute value of 8 minus 6i in exponent minus 1 is divided by square root of 8 squared minus 36i in exponent minus 2. So let me substitute. First of all, I'm taking I in minus 1 in exponent minus 1 is going to be equal with 1 over I. And now I want the denominator to rationalize, so I'm going with the conjugate of I to multiply numerator and denominator. And the conjugate of I is a minus I. And here is a minus I. And now I in exponent minus 1 is equal, minus I times 1 is a minus I. And minus I times I is a minus I squared. But as we know here, I squared is 1, but here is a minus 1, and here is a minus I. And I in exponent minus 1 is going to be here minus I, negative 1, negative here is a positive, is divided by 1, which is a minus I. So what does it mean? I in exponent minus 1 is equal with a minus I. So this is let me frame this here, this equation, so when I need I can take it. And now I'm going here to substitute instead of the I in exponent minus 1 with the minus I. So this is here, and then here I in exponent minus 2. In exponent minus 2, so this one I'm going to substitute. So let me substitute again in the other side for I in exponent minus 2. I'm substituting I in exponent minus 2 is 1 over I squared. But I squared, we already know, is equal with the minus 1. So it's 1 divided by minus 1. But 1 divided by minus 1 is a minus 1. It means I in exponent negative 2 is equal with a minus 1. So let me frame this one here. So as we see, instead of the I in exponent minus 2, I am going to substitute by minus 1. And now we can write this one here is 8 squared. So let me write instead of the 8 squared 64. Minus 36 in exponent, instead of the I in exponent minus 2, I'm substituted by minus 1. And now we can continue here. Here is a absolute value of 8 minus negative times negative is a positive 6i. Everything here is divided by, and again, in denominator, here is a 64, and negative times negative is a positive, and 36 times 1 is a 36. So that's what we have. And let me move a little bit down. But what I know here is the absolute value. So let me make another substitution. So the absolute value of a plus bi is going to be equal with a squared plus b squared. A squared plus b squared. And as we see here, a plus 6i, so this value here, 8 plus 6i, absolute value of a plus 6i is equal with the square root of 8 squared plus 6 squared. And now I'm substituting here instead of the absolute value, I am going to substitute with the square root of 8 squared plus 6 squared. And okay, so let me write better here. And down is a 64 plus 36 is 100. And on the top here we already see 8 squared is a 64 plus 6 squared is 36. And here is the square root of 100. And as we see here, this is equal with 100. And this is 100, which is a 10 divided by 10, because square root of 100 is a 10, and 10 divided by 10 is 1. And everything here we see is equal with 1. What does it mean? It means this expression here that we evaluated is equal with 1.